Starting up the second stream.
Hello?
Hello?
You're back.
That's good. The stream is?
Let me check. It's loading. Nope. Not back yet.
It's starting on my end.
Okay.
Receiving your content. Your audience will see in a moment. Get ready. Starting.
It wants to start, but it's not starting.
It's saying it's live.
Let's see. Alright. Let me unmute it for a second.
I heard something.
Like, I'm gonna mute you on Discord.
I'm going to refresh the page. Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Okay, yeah, your audio is working on the stream.
I'm refreshing my stream page. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Oh, come on, you fucker. Huh? Alright, let's launch this back up. Can you link me the stream?
Is it even working right now? I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Copy.
Send it to everyone.
Get banned for spam.
Gotta make that grind money somehow.
But you're not monetized.
Gotta make that grind money somehow.
You don't make money if you're not monetized, Rock. You do realize that, right?
You do realize that in order to become monetized, you gotta have 1,000 subs and over 4,000 view hours.
Yeah, something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, right. all the friends will know. Alright, let's drag you over here now that you've launched. Like the lazy, slow cunt that you are. And wow, the stream is behind.
Mm-hmm.
Probably should update offline at some point. Based ignoring A. Damn it! Oh, fuck's sake, mate. Really appreciate you crashing, graphics card. Not really.
Yeah, I used to have like graphics card crashes on my old GT 630. That was always fun.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Like it had to quote unquote warm up.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Like, can we talk for a moment about how oof is now the fucking cancer of the internet?
Oof.
It's like the 100% sign. It's like, I could tolerate that, but oof? What the fuck does that even mean?
It's a reference to Roblox. That's the sound the Roblox player makes when he gets hurt. Oof.
The generation that now infests the internet is true cancer. Because, you know, SpongeBob memes, those were funny. The 100% smiley face emoticon memes were tolerable. But that's just cancer, Bobby. Just straight cancer, Bobby. Jesus Christ. Place one any with 112. And one any with 112. Oh, yeah! Now that looks absolutely fucking minty, mate. Just a straight cheech. Jacob, you should totally come check this out.
I told you once I finish the roof details.
Yeet.
I was watching a video where a guy was fixing a custom water cooling loop in one of his computers.
Right.
And there had been some metal corrosion inside or something due to this experimental kind of product he was using.
At the time,
And
yeah.
yeah. So he was like, to clean out the block for the CPU, he was using Crest 3D White toothpaste. He's like, link in the description to everything you can buy I used in this video, including the Crest 3D White, not sponsored.
Jesus Christ.
There was like 3 Amazon links in the description for the toothpaste. It was fucking hilarious.
I can't even. I won't even try to understand.
Yeah, he like used toothpaste to because toothpaste, you know, is kind of abrasive.
Yeah. It's a very
Well, that was
abrasive.
Yeah, but it was able to clean out all the corroded metal from the system. It was a pretty cool video.
Alright. And that, my friend, is a lit parking lot, fam. Oh, so you motherfuckers just wanted to be cunts. Is that it?
Isn't that always it, Rock? Alright, let's take a look at what you're doing. If I can, you know, type.
Yee! And it looked pretty. I just got done putting this shit in.
Looks retarded. Start over.
Motherfucker, I will castrate you. You know this looks sexy as shit.
Yeah, let me switch into the Vice Pack. Maybe that'll make it look better.
Or, you know, stream is a thing.
Yeah, I'd rather look at it myself. Look at what I want to look at.
What?
Oh. Oof. From Holly. I just noticed that in the chat.
Oh. Didn't even realize it. Wow, there are 3 people watching already. Woohoo!
That is fucked up what she just sent me.
What?
It's a train with like a bunch of blood over the front of it, and the caption is "Find the deer." It's fucked up, but I like it.
I love it.
Find the deer. So I'm assuming the string is supposed to be like some kind of bars.
Wire, actually.
Okay.
Like, I know it's not something that you normally see, but growing up in Miami, you have a lot of underground parking lots that even use this, and I think it serves 2 purposes. One, to try and deter a long, lengthy parking garage chase in criminal situations, and just general mayhem in that case. And also a structural strength thing. Like a structural thing.
Unless the wire ran continuously across the whole thing, like through the concrete pillars and everything, it would have no structural purpose.
Well, most of the time it's pretty well anchored. I do remember that. Like you got
Yeah, just because it's well anchored doesn't mean it's gonna do anything.
true, but there always seems to be some serious tension on these things. Like you could play a couple chords on them.
Yeah, I know, but that's just so that you can't drive a car through the opening kind of deal. They're just stopped by the cables.
That was kind of always what I figured a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, it looks a little nicer, if I'm being honest.
It looks good.
I'm actually really impressed by how well this turned out. I used a different fucking percentage up tops to give it a little more of a bleached look.
Yeah.
20/20/60, I think is... Yeah, that's percentage numbers.
You have someone skid off the road here and take out the sign.
Yeah, I decided to throw that little Easter egg in. Because if you look at it from, like, this angle, it says MIA. But from where you're at, it says EIA. Has a little nod to what it's supposed to represent. And honestly, I think that the dirt work I did there was actually probably some of my best. It's like, oh shit, oh shit. Probably actually do something like this.
Yeah, it's a good thing you expanded this airport to be much larger.
What, the terminal building?
Yeah,
Why?
because what it was before was way too small.
Really think so?
Yeah, like, this is a good size for one terminal. Because before it was less than half this size, and it was like tiny as fuck.
Do I still have a copy of the original somewhere?
In Scam, yeah.
Also, I need some assistance making restroom signs. Also, what do you think of the fountains?
1 second. Oh, nice, yeah.
The buttons were a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
Don't touch them.
Touch.
So what do you think?
Needs more cowbell.
More cowbell.
Both bathrooms are the same and have blue lines. Well, how do I know which one's which?
Unisexed?
Unisex bathrooms. Alrighty then.
I mean, it's Miami. It's not the most conservative town in the world.
Yeah, but usually if you have two separate bathrooms like this, there'll be one for female, one for male.
True.
Because
Well-
unisex is usually only one toilet rooms.
True. But follow me down this rabbit hole. Let's assume it was originally done that way, right?
Mhm.
And it was just kind of like half-assedly converted over to unisex.
Okay. Fine, do it. It's not my city.
Or, you know, I'll probably figure out which is which later. You know, just trying to make a lazy excuse. Also, could you give me a hand doing some banners at some point?
For what? For what?
V6 letters.
Rest Tom?
Well, those are the only letters that I need because room has an O and an R, and since we're already doing one R and one O, you don't need to do it twice.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like, Rest Tom, are you fucking retarded?
This airport really has turned out really well. I still need some fucking time to figure out where the fucking inner rooms are gonna be. What?
Yeah. Oh, Laura's messaging me, and she's like looking at the stream, and in the bathroom, the taps that go through the mirrors. She was like, "Why do the mirrors have dicks?" She's like, "Wait, those are taps. Those are fucking taps."
Someone's a pervert. I need to put a flag on that flagpole at some point. God, that looks so good.
What flag are you gonna put up there?
That is a good fucking question.
You should make the ISIS flag and put it up there.
I will cut you.
Fine, Colombian flag. Is that better?
Only mildly.
I know. The Soviet flag.
Never. Fuck them Reds. Cues up the Soviet national anthem.
Yeah.
Fuck!
What?
There we go. Game lagged. Game lagged hard. Fuck. You feel like building some angled houses?
Where?
Here.
Maybe. What kind of houses?
Standard middle class.
Okay, I don't care about the class. I mean, like, what kind of houses?
Oh, ranch houses? I'm completely open to you shrinking property lots to make them a little more accommodating, or changing the way the property lines are drawn. I'm completely cool with that.
Okay. I don't know if I'll take it.
Huh? Jacob?
Get on right now.
You're cutting out real bad.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
You're cutting out real bad. What were you saying?
I said I probably won't take on that project right now. Like I said on UAO last night to the guys, I'm kind of in a slump. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I guess.
What the fuck block is this? Oh, mushroom block, okay.
What, in the library?
No, at this gas station. It's got the arrow texture on it.
Yes.
By the massive thrift shop strip mall thing.
Oh, I know. I was just like, wait a second. I think I know what one you're talking about.
There's some mushroom blocks by the power meters. And their air texture.
Oh, yeah. I need to fix that.
Have fun with 1.13 where you're going to have to fix the entire pack.
I'm just going to wait till someone releases their pack.
You're still going to have to transfer textures over and rename some of them.
What?
Yeah, because they're changing some of the naming conventions.
God damn it, Mojang.
Yeah, you see why it's such a pain in the ass?
Why? Why do you do this?
Because they're a bag of cunts.
Also, why the fuck are there so many goddamn pigs?
I thought you started a pig farm.
No. Why would I need a pig farm?
I don't know. You don't have enough cops in this city, I guess.
Oh, wait, I think I know what happened. I think what happened was that a bunch of pigs or a pig or two got into one of the buildings when I was putting it together, and I was using the stack command, which also copies mobs and entities like that. And I did that like a couple of times and ended up with like 1 trillion of them. They're fucking everywhere. God, the train yard turned out good. Even if it could have been put together better.
I don't know. It looks kind of bad to me.
Oh, kiss my ass.
Tra-la-la-la. I think the Greenfield train yard turned out a lot better, though.
Oh, you got a lot more space dedicated to yours, so bear that in mind. So, the new one is going to look good. I still say your rail system needs a major overhaul to the style I'm using, just because it looks good.
Yeah, if you can convince Oscar of that, go ahead, but I highly doubt it.
I mean, you know I'm not wrong.
It looks good, yes. That's why I used a similar design in Centennial, but...
Yeah, you're using a 5-wide track, aren't you? Or
yeah.
5-wide rail gauge, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using the bog standard 3-wide. With the total track width being 5, and your total track width being 7.
Yeah.
Which, I'll give you this much, in terms of functionality, the 7-wide track scale works out better, just because you're actually able to stick real interiors into shit. But if you're going to ignore interior dimensions, the 5-wide track works out just as good. Because, let's be honest here for a moment, a 9-foot wide train is actually kind of thin now that I think about it. So,
by the way, what's with the orange concrete powder in the roof here?
Where at? Oh, on the train building?
Yeah.
Rust.
It looks way too bright. Like, the red you could get away with, but the orange is way too bright.
You'd be surprised how much rust actually looks orange at times.
Anyways.
God, that train still looks good. Sometimes I wish that Minecraft had a way of setting up like multi-block creations and shit, like in some of the mods.
What do you mean?
Like multi-block structures.
I'm confused.
Oh, what the hell is that mod's name? It's not Tinker's Construct, but it's something in the same vein of thought. If that makes any sense.
Tinker's Construct allows you to make different types of tools.
Well, what I'm getting at is that it's one of these mods that has a bunch of mods for it that work with it, that are used in like big old mega mod packs. Get what I mean?
Not
And,
really.
One of the big ones is like a giant fucking nuclear reactor that you have to build out of blocks, and then you hit it with a particular tool, and it turns into a multi-block structure.
Okay. Yeah.
I forget what the hell the mod's called, but I wish you could do that with like some stuff in Minecraft Vanilla.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I might check into that because I was just sitting here thinking about it. How wide do you figure train rails are from rail to rail? Like outside of rail to outside of rail? Like standard track gauge. What do you figure that is?
Somewhere between 1 meter and 2 meters, to be honest.
I think it'd be a little closer to 2 meters. Because the more I think about it, a 1-to-1 train might actually have like a 4 wide rail gauge.
Yeah.
But that always seems to be a hard size to work with because, well, it's an even number.
Exactly. That's why most people go for slightly bigger or slightly smaller.
Yeah. And considering that Vice is already crammed for space, I think sticking with the 3 wide gauge is going to be to my benefit here.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I would love to. Ugh. Really?
I'm gonna go get food. I'll be back.
Alright, same. an empty one hanging around, right? Alright, folks. Pee break is over. And we are back. Oof.
Welcome back.
I'm setting up to make some coffee.
Nice.
Yeah, first fresh pot of coffee I've had in fucking don't even know how long. Like, I'm weird about coffee. I don't normally go out of my way for, but every now and then, it's nice to really have. Like a fresh pot. Where's the Dodge Jeep? Oh, well, that's interesting. So does stained glass not connect to glowstone anymore?
Nope.
That's interesting. I guess it's not a bad thing. Looks a little nicer, I guess. Oh, so that did show up on stream in that Steam. Do I want to work on the casino? You know what's always by and or in a casino? A buffet.
Oh, buffet. I was gonna say hookers, but yeah.
Well, them too, but they're there for different reasons. Actually did a pretty good job on the slots. But yeah, there always seems to be some kind of buffet bar area. Oh, so I gotta clean out my ears. Where was I? Ow. Let's see. How many blocks is it per floor? You know, it's really annoying. I can't even see the UI for fucking blocks. Or for command blocks.
Why?
It just won't let me. Game. I'd appreciate you being responsive. And not being a right little shit. I should be a little farther north than I'd like to be. Yeah, it refuses to let me mess with fucking command blocks.
Like, you can't enter them at all?
I can push them to make them do, but it won't let me fucking look at what the UI is, because I had set up a bunch ahead of time so I could fucking have an easy way of just copy pasting, because I'm pretty sure that still works. So, before I even do anything else. Yep, still works. What do you mean I don't have access to that command? How can I not have access to GM3? That's bullshit. That's some big ass bullshit. Am I still transmitting? Is my audio still coming through?
I'll check the stream. Let me mute you on Discord.
Yeah, alrighty then. Just making sure. Check 1, 2. What?
Yeah, your audio's coming through just fine.
Wait, that's... Damn it, it is. I know, right?
It's probably because you don't believe in communism.
Man, fuck you.
You know, only in communism may you have all the commands.
Kiss my ass with that fucking red shit. Whoops. Wrong ID. It was 18-1. Well, now I'm in game mode 3, alright. Actually, it was... No, it was 13, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it was. anything out here that hasn't been turned? I need to do something out here with this shit. God, that turned out nice. Just, by the by, my browser is currently losing its fucking proverbial shit. What store? Holy shit, there's 4 people watching. Oh my god! Ah, the lag. She is très painful. I am very confused. Oh shit, I've been neglecting fucking... I could be advertising on friggin' Andy's server. I forgot about it, the Church of Waifus.
Party.
Hello?
Ah, there you are.
I was lagging. What barrier block?
I have no clue. I don't think you understood what she was talking about. She said it's centralized around that barrier block. Like, yeah, my frames dropped about 200 frames, but I mean, I'm still getting 100.
I mean, inside the store, I'm not doing too bad. It was spawning in that took forever.
Not for me.
Anyways, where the hell... Right, elevators. I'm out of here. Anyways, could you do me a favor and help me figure out what's what with these elevator blocks? Like, I know sequentially that each one of these goes up a level.
Okay.
I just don't
Hello?
know. I do.
Fuck's sake, the audio is fucking broken. No, why is it broken?
What's
I don't-
broken?
Oh god, I shouldn't have set my Discord to Korean. Where is the audio settings? Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Someone say something.
Hello?
Hello.
Yay, it's fixed! Woo.
The Korean.
Yeah, I set it to Korean and I don't know how to change it because it's all in Korean.
Oh, that's fucking lovely.
It's brilliant. So when I've been sending photos to people, I've been like, you know, going into any of the settings, I've been needing to go on like a 1 hour spree of trying to find it. Brilliant. Like, I will get the computer to read to you what it says when a call has been sent to me, if I can. Hang on. If Google decides to open again, I can do that, but... Because it's really annoying.
So, Jacob,
I
can
was
you
just-
do me a favor and tell me what the fucking increments are, please?
Or you could suck some dick and actually get op back.
How about you fucking opt me? Because I know you're opt.
Suck my dick first.
Not a chance in hell.
Okay, but prostitution is illegal.
Except in Nevada
That's a bit fucked.
and Colombia. And supposedly has actually been doing pretty well because of.
And I'm pretty sure prostitution's also legal in Germany, isn't it?
Maybe parts
No,
of
that's just a fucking 14-year-old girl's thing, to be honest.
I'd buy it. I'd believe it.
I was gonna say you'd buy it. Well then.
That's a bit too far.
Oh, that was good.
Why is there
Eat
just
my ass.
lag surrounding this fucking...
You are also close to downtown, so bear that in mind.
Yeah, but I don't get lag anywhere else, it's just in that store. That gosh darn store is coming back to bite me up the asshole.
Kinky.
Not literally, Jesus. I'm not into butt stuff.
You do you.
I mean, to be fair, if anyone here is into butt stuff, it's got to be you, because you always seem to be inside your own asshole.
No. 1, 2. What?
Got your head up your ass, mate. I'm kidding, I'm sorry. I'm just too used to this. This is like college in general. Obviously, it's not college for you guys, it's still high school, but it's college for me. Because the education system is different in our countries, it confuses the hell out of me and I dislike it.
Ugh.
Oh, Jesus. Oh no, it's not lagging. I thought I was gonna lag.
Can you check to
Alrighty.
see if these command blocks show up the UI for you or no? Kiddo,
Oh, what, huh?
can you check to see if you can see the UI show up or not?
Yep, I see the UI.
Can you tell me the increments of what these go up for by?
+4.
Alright, and this one?
+5. +6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Okay, just as I suspected.
So this one I'm jumping on, that's 15.
Yes, that is 15.
Alright, just making sure.
Ow.
Alright, because that gives me an actual number range I can work with, because I can't see that shit. It don't want to show up for me, so I have to do this the old school way.
Yeah, it's called you're not opt.
How about you opt me and save me and you a world of trouble?
How about you listen to my Wonderwall parody about hummus and falafel? It's a thing that I'm working on, it's genuine. And I don't want no wars here, I just want peace, falafel, and hummus.
What the fuck is a falafel?
You don't know what falafel is? It's like, I don't, it's either Mediterranean or Moroccan, it's one of them two countries, it begins with M. But you know, I'ma just drop that there. That's not what I copied and pasted, to be honest.
And there are 0 people watching. What the hell happened?
I
I'm watching.
existed.
Huh?
There you go. There is a parody of Wonderwall based on hummus and falafel.
Wait, the wall has a
No,
pink
what? No, Wonderwall.
Oh. I was gonna say, because I can dig behind the wall part too. We don't need no education.
Education. Don't need no fart control.
Fart control. Really?
Yeah, it was a misheard lyric thing, and then people were hearing fart control, and I'm like, honestly, it's same.
In fairness,
Yeah.
though, you have to be pretty stoned to actually have the understanding of what they're transmitting there, because they're on a whole nother wavelength there, dude.
True. Where the hell did my Kappa go?
And from what I've been told, not that I would know this through personal experience,
Totally.
but
But
what I'm told, Pink Floyd is a bit of a religious experience while stoned on marijuana.
well, according to the BBC, you can only have a religious experience using alcohol.
That sounds like some drunkard.
Basically, they did mini quizzes to help people revise for GCSEs and stuff. And one of the questions on the mini quiz was like, how can someone have a religious experience? And the top thing that you could click was, oh, you could only have a religious experience using alcohol. The other two didn't make sense, but that one, it hit me hard. Hit me harder than a train hitting a deer.
Splat. Honestly, link me a picture of that photo. Jacob was describing it. I'm like, that's an album cover right there. That is a metal album cover right there.
The context to me sending it was, once I get out of college tomorrow, I'll basically be done with all my work, and that is what I'll be doing. That is what I'll be doing in front of a bus.
Dark.
Like, just jump in front of a bus, because, like, done. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Find the deer. Such a waste of good meat.
It really is.
I don't know where my Kappa has gone. I'm genuinely concerned now.
Just evaporated.
Vaporized.
Yeah, really.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel too good. I haven't even watched the fucking film.
What now?
I think it's a reference to Infinity War. I haven't seen it, to be honest. Can't lie. I'm gonna play some really ass guitar so people can come back to your stream and comment about how shit my guitar playing is just so you can get views.
There's one person watching.
Yep, but that means more people can come back to the stream and hear how bad my guitar playing is, and they can stay around just to comment on how bad it is just so you can get views. See, my logic adds up eventually.
Assuming that they do that.
Yeah. Thing is, I can't really play anything too much because I can't be bothered to tune the guitar up or down. I really don't understand how to do that. All I understand is how to put a capo on. Apart from that, I don't know. I don't understand it.
555545.
That
555554. That's all the notes you need to know. In standard tuning, the 5th fret, with the exception of going up towards the B string, is your friend. With the exception of the B string, which is on 4 for some reason, that'll give you standard tuning.
yeah, but you're talking to a complete idiot who doesn't understand anything. It's buzzing. I'm depressed. This is why I don't like nylon string guitars, but this is the only guitar in the house that actually likes using a capo. The other ones just go out of tune. It's brilliant. Fuck. I couldn't play chords a couple of weeks ago. Now I can play chords. They sound like ass, but it's brilliant. Now you just gotta wait for the influx of people. But you shared this link to some random kid from the UK playing the guitar like absolute ass. I can sing better than I play the guitar, and I sing pretty shit.
That's debatable, but okay.
I like debates. Let's start a debate team. Our first matter of debate is gay children.
Okay.
I don't know. So.
Well, it works out for me because it is Pride Month, and I could use
True.
that with tags.
It's more the fact that I was on the bus the other week, and this kid who was like 4, it's a girl, and she was trying to get naked. She's like, "Let me get naked, mommy! I want to get naked." And her mom's like, "Why? No, we're on a bus." She's like, "I want to show the other girl who is pretty, but I look like her." I'm just like, "Oh my god, oh my god." Why does your child have a concept of getting naked to show other people their nakedness at age 4? Is she even gay? I don't know. But going on the fact that she wanted to show her body to a girl and not a guy, I will assume that. I know it's bad, I'm assuming, but not exactly something you want to hear on the bus at like 8:30 in the morning when you're still tired and you've got like 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that's strange.
Disturbing. I mean, there was also the bus driver who thought I was deaf because I lost my voice, and I was trying to point out that I wanted to get a bus ticket for student.
Whatever noise I watched just blew out my headphones.
What?
What?
Jacob, are you good?
There we go. They're back online.
What now?
What?
Whoever made that loud pitch noise just blew out my headphones. Like it just
Nobody made
died.
a loud pitch noise.
I don't know what happened. There was a loud pitch noise and just the headphones died.
It's probably Tony messing with you.
That is a good possibility, actually.
Considering.
Now Minecraft's not making any noise. Alright, I'm gonna restart the game.
But yeah, this bus driver thought I was deaf because I was trying to point out that I wanted a student ticket to my college when I lost my voice. He starts doing sign language. I'm like, "I'm not deaf." And he's like, "Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Ah!" Just screaming like a dying, sore-throated porpoise. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Brilliant. All the people who I end up having to sit next to because the bus is so crammed full just look at you like, "How high are you? And can I have some?"
Me! Not really. For
Brilliant. Surrounded by everyone like that in this city is brilliant. Get some funny conversations out of it as well. I was like, I just feel I'm on crack, and then this kid comes up.
Is the stream
like,
still going or no?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's still going, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going.
That's weird. Itch.
Who wants to hear some Miley Cyrus song on the guitar?
Look at my horse is amazing. Just give it a
No.
lick. It tastes just like raisins.
If there's... Oh my god.
There's only one person watching the stream.
Look at my horse is... It's just like raisins. It's got actual... There's actual chords for...
Wouldn't surprise me. Most folks at home don't mind the dying child. She's just having a attack of the giggles.
I'm just having a mental breakdown because I finally nearly finished my first year at college. I keep saying college, it's not college for you, it's like end years of high school. And then in September I start the second year of college, and that's going to be pure performance, and I'm going to throw myself off a stage and cry because I don't do that. They just no. Big no. Why? Why do I have to do that? It's a music technology course, not a performing arts course.
Okay.
But they're getting us to perform at, like, their own sort of concert-y show thing. And they're getting us to perform at open mic nights at random pubs and lounges. I'm like, no. No, that involves something I can't do. Honey, no. No. Why? No. I'm going to slap you with a guitar. Then rub it so far up your ass the neck of the guitar becomes your spine or something. I don't know.
Okay.
This is how strongly I feel about how they're making us do performances. And they said, oh, it'd be half and half with technology and performance. I didn't think they meant the two separate years would be technology and performance. I thought they'd be mixed into both years and it would end up being a half and half overall. But no, they just dedicated the entire first year to technology, the entire second year to performing in concerts and stuff. I'm like, no! Why?
Because England, that's why.
True.
You know, I always found it hilarious how when people talk about the unification of the United Kingdom, I think, unification. You mean bloody civil wars.
Brexit.
That
That's
too.
all I have to say.
That too.
Scotland's trying to leave the UK because they don't want Brexit. Ireland's still contemplating whether they should become one. And then we're just here like, hey, Brexit, we're all gonna die, wait. That's effectively what the UK is like currently, so.
Honestly, I don't blame Scotland. Because that would put England in a better position. Ireland, well, let's be honest, Ireland, no one really expects a whole lot from Ireland. Whether it be Northern or Southern Ireland, they're still the Irish, and the Irish are a bunch of drunk bastards.
I just...
Tell me I'm wrong.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. Because I'm pretty sure after Brexit we're going to need to pay for healthcare. And I really can't afford for that to happen. Yeah, I understand that I have to pay for medication and stuff as it is, but any healthcare I get provided, like going to the doctors or going to hospital or anything, is free. And I need that because I have quite a lot of problems. I can't really afford to be dishing out like 150 grand if I end up going to hospital with a broken leg or I get involved in a car crash or something. Because look at America and how it is currently. Healthcare system's a bit of a mess, to be honest.
A bit.
Yeah, I'm just
Boy,
speaking. I'm just
I
speaking.
can't
nicely
afford
here.
anything. If I get sick, shoot me like a dog out behind the barn, because I'm going broke.
Like legit, I can't even get a job. So if we have to start paying for healthcare as a result of Brexit being an absolute disaster, I'm just gonna die, to be honest.
Oh, I can guarantee you right now, if that becomes an issue, the politicians responsible will probably never have a career ever again.
True. Because they lied saying that we'd have a better healthcare, but once everyone had voted for Brexit, once everyone had voted for Brexit, research was done and they came to a conclusion saying, oh right, no, we lied, oopsie. And I'm just here like, internal constipation, I guess. Constipation of words, not physical constipation, because that would be disgusting. But, you know,
Internal
it's just...
screaming. Cue the Trunks, "I'll be your mommy" fucking line from Team 4 Star. Hold on, Jacob, can you Google that for me, for real?
What bugs me even more is that it's just... Oh. We have a better minimum wage than you. I worked it out. I went on a whole rant about it to someone. You earn £2 to £3 less than us an hour on minimum wage.
Yeah.
Which means overall you will earn less in a week and in a month and a year. Like, it's hard enough to live on minimum wage over here, but it must be hell to live on minimum wage over there. You aren't going to be able to pay for bills, for food.
I'm not even kidding you. There are people who are so desperate for cash, they'll group 3-4 family groups up into like a 2-bedroom apartment or something like that, just to be able to have a place to live. It's bad.
Oh, you mean like the reserves?
Hell, even like one of my friends.
No, I'm talking Joe Schmuck white person with his girlfriend, and then a friend of theirs with their kids.
Like my friend who lives in Utah lives in a house with all of his friends. He earns $12 an hour just with one shift, so he's going to be earning more with 2 shifts in a day.
Right.
But he does the 2 shifts at the same time, but he gets paid for, like, you know, both shifts separately. But he has to do that just so they can all afford the rent. They all have jobs as far as I'm aware, but they still can't afford to have the rent, to have food on a daily basis, to pay bills.
You want to hear a fucked up thing? They're Disney employees. I shit you not.
I heard about that. I watched that video that you shared. That's just terrible.
I mean, Jesus Christ. If you ask me, I think a bunch of the fucking Disney workers should just walk out one day and say, fuck this shit, and shut down the park.
Yeah, because I went to Disney in 2013, I think it was. 2013, 2012, I can't remember. But just going around, you can tell that a lot of the employees are underpaid. They've just got that sort of tone about them, like, hey, I'm going to act happy for the job, I just want everyone else to feel okay. And then you see them just sort of stood there like, all these people are happy and having a good time, but I may never get the opportunity to do something like this, neither will my kids, because, you know, standard living price is going up over time because, you know, the world is evolving, the world is changing.
Right.
But companies don't want to keep up, they don't want to pay us our shit, they don't want to pay us what we're worth. And you just see some of the workers there just stood there like that. They're being happy for the sake of making the customers happy and for the sake of keeping their jobs. But deep down they're just like, how am I going to afford to feed myself this week? Because I'm being paid such a low wage. I don't think I can be paid enough to eat food. And I don't think I'm going to be able to pay my rent, so I'll probably be homeless by the end of this month. And it breaks my heart. Because I'm going to have to be working a minimum wage job sooner rather than later. I want to move out sooner rather than...
That's one of the reasons I'm going for my Class A CDL, is because that offers me at least a decent living wage out of this mess. Because if you can get a commercial driver's license, at least stateside, even if it's just for an interstate, not like an intrastate, or no, I got that backwards. An intrastate instead of just having interstate, just working within the state borders, you could make good money. Because there's always someone looking for a fucking driver. The problem is, with Florida, there's a lot of freight going into the state. There's not a lot coming out. Which kind of speaks to the tourist nature of the state. There's a lot of goods consumed here, but not a whole lot produced here. Which means that you're bringing freight usually from out of state into the state. Which sucks. But it is what it is. And
I mean, minimum wage at my age is £4.50, I think. £4.05 or £4.50. I can't remember which way around 5 and the 0 are. and that's for someone under the age of 18. That's between like 14 and 18 years of age. Then you get like 18 to 24 years of age, which is £7 something. And then there's 24 years plus, no, 25 years plus, which is just, you know, £7 and a little bit more. That's more than the US minimum wage, but it still isn't enough for a lot of people. And you go on these job advertising websites, and I know they're job advertising websites, but they actually show you how much you're going to get paid per hour compared to, like, you know, signs outside the front of the shop that just say inquire inside, and then you start to get an idea of, you know, how much you're going to get paid. And literally every job that I can do, obviously will pay me minimum wage, that's understandable, but someone who will pick up that job and end up working more hours than me because they legally can, I can't work after 9:45 or 8 AM or something like that, but those people could work around the clock and they could still be paid minimum wage for more intense physical labour, longer hours, and, you know, a more intense job overall. And at this point, the only jobs that you can get at a decent price, you have to work your ass off to get via promotions after getting like a uni degree or something. And half the people can't afford to pay for a university degree, because even though you can get student loans, you're going to have to pay it back someday if you start earning over the sort of limit for your income.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on student loans. Stateside, when the '08 crash happened, there's still, I would figure, at least 250,000 people out there nationwide that can't afford to pay back their student loans. And what's even worse is that they cannot legally file bankruptcy with their student loan debt. They are stuck and saddled with that student loan debt till the day they die.
Mm.
And then doesn't that just transfer over to their children or next of kin?
I don't know. But I can say this much. Because of the individuals out there who are more than overly qualified for any particular job, because a lot of these guys were finishing up with university and college and shit when the '08 crash happened, and then all of a sudden, well, everyone's out of a fucking job. They got screwed really badly. They were told, work hard, go to college, make a really good wage for yourself, live the American dream, and then had that snatched away from them at the very last second, at the very worst possible time. And now they're saddled with hundreds of thousands of dollars of student loan debt that they can never pay back because they can't get a job that'll pay them what they need to pay the student loan debt back. And even if they could get a job that they were qualified for, that they actually went out of their way to get the career-setting training for, like, say, passing the bar test to become a lawyer, they're still gonna have to pay that debt back for the rest of their lives, because the interest has racked up so much since in the past 10 years that they will never be able to get out from underneath that, not unless they won the lottery. And even then, it's still a big ask. There are people out there who have finally paid back their debt, sure, but they still owe their interest.
Yeah.
And there's no way of getting out of that. There used to be, but but the government got rid of protections so that you could do that, so you no longer can, which is fucked.
I mean, I was planning to go to uni stateside because, you know, I want to get out of the house, I want to go elsewhere, and I don't want to risk going to a country like, you know, Malaysia or something, because although it's a beautiful country, I'm not going to be able to speak the language required to speak to finish the degree. I really want to do a degree in criminology, and it's criminology and something else I'd have to, because the employment rate for criminology on its own is low. So, you know, I'd probably have to do criminology and law. And that's something I really want to do, but it's just something that will never be able to happen, or not be able to happen until I'm at least in my 30s, because I'm not going to be able to have a stable enough income or have enough money as it is to be able to pay for a degree, be able to pay for textbooks, be able to pay for accommodation, be able to pay for food. Because I know I could get a job, but basic minimum wage job can't cover the costs of textbooks and food and student accommodation and student events that sometimes you are made to go to. You can't afford it.
Back in my day, I worked a summer job for $1 an hour, and I was able to pay for my whole year of college. Well, I'm sorry. Check the inflation rates. That's like $15 an hour at least, or something like that in comparison.
Depending on the year.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even get a job because I'm still seen as underqualified or undesirable. Like, Jacob, you've seen my CV, and, you know, it makes sense. My CV makes sense. There's nothing in it that's like, oh, I'm going to brag about this. You should employ me because I'm going to be all boisterous in your face about this and this. No, my CV is literally just saying, oh, I've got these qualifications, I can do these things, I'm looking to do this in the future, and I feel like, you know, this job would be a good fit because I've got everything there, but because I'm under the age of 18, or I don't have relevant qualification. Like, even to work in a clothes shop, they expect you to have better standards than you have. And in some places, I've seen that, you know, people who have a GCSE or an A-level in textiles or fashion design get an edge over someone else, even if they're just a customer assistant who just works the tills.
You mean the registers?
Yeah. It's called tills over here. But it's just, it really bugs me, because they expect everyone to have certain things, and it means other people have an unfair advantage over people who can potentially do the job better. Just because they've got these qualifications, it doesn't mean they're going to necessarily be better at the job. They should pay a lot of attention to those people while they are in the interview to see what sort of persona they have and see how outgoing they are, for example, just to see whether they're a better fit for the job than someone who possibly knows about clothes. They should provide more training than just relying on people who potentially have the knowledge to complete the job. Because not everyone does have the knowledge. Not everyone does. Because some people could have cheated on their exams. Some people could have forgotten everything that they learned. And they're just relying on a grade, on a piece of paper which will be irrelevant within 5 years or something stupid like that, to tell them, oh, this person will be good at the job you're looking for. Like, this is why I'm hoping, well, part of me does want to go to uni while I'm in my 30s, because at that point my qualifications will be mostly irrelevant, because after some time, you know, the syllabus will completely be overhauled and changed, and you'll learn different things, which means the qualifications from a certain year won't even matter anymore, and you have a better chance of getting onto the course. But at the same time, by that point, it may be more expensive by like 10 times because of inflation.
Gotta love inflation.
And it just makes me sick. I want to be able to, you know, see myself in the future and not myself being homeless within 10 years. Like, you know, be preferable. Like, you know, I know I'm only 16, I'm nearly 17. I'm thinking about all these things, but